What's up, dog trainers? Let's talk about markers and how you're going to use them to train your dog to do anything. Okay, so markers are your way of communicating to the dog when they've done the right thing. A conditioned response where the dog has learned that the sound of something or this given stimulus becomes conditioned so that it means the feeling that dogs receive when they get something good, like food or toys or praise. One of the most advantageous things that it does is it buys you time. A lot of times when you're training with the dog, you have to be so quick to get that reward to them if you're using positive reinforcement that if too much time passes, you're not gonna condition that behavior. Also, when you use markers, your dog will learn faster and more efficiently because the lines of communication have been opened and you're effectively communicating in a way that they understand on a psychological level. The same exact process actually works with humans, but since dogs don't speak English, markers kind of help bridge the gap between human and canine language. So to do markers, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need some training treats, you're going to need either a clicker or your voice, one of the two, and I'm going to show you how to do both. So, but you can also use toys and praise, but I would definitely recommend food, especially on an empty stomach, is highly effective. So let me get a couple of pieces of food out here so I can show you. Why don't we start with using a clicker? A clicker is a very common tool. A lot of the big box pet stores, the chains, they do clicker training. Karen Pryor Academy, very big into clickers. I don't prefer them or go against them. It's just a tool, and if you know how to use the tool properly, it can be helpful. Okay, so Otis, come here, bud. Let's use Otis as an example now. Because of the camera angle, I'm gonna have him come up on the couch. Come on up here. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, good. So you can see him. So he's waiting because I have food, which is excellent. So watch here as I go to create the association. The thing that comes first is the click, then the food. Watch. And over time, what happens is this response becomes conditioned, and he learns that when this sound happens, he's gonna be rewarded. Maybe not within a second, but down the road, he's gonna get payment. Are you being lazy? He's being really lazy right now. Hey, come here, come on up, come on. Yeah, here. Yes, good. Okay, so watch again. A couple more. This takes weeks to teach if you're only training for a few minutes a day. This is not gonna be taught in a matter of 5 minutes. Hey, come here. But if you just practice like this, or if you warm up before you do a training session with your dog, the conditioned response will definitely take hold, and you'll notice it once it does, because the dog will really be paying attention, really focusing. Sometimes we'll start to see what's called the yippee response, where the dog gets kind of like all happy and starts wiggling a little bit. That's great. We want to see that. So now watch how we use a different type of marker. Some people don't like clickers. You do have to consider the fact that you're going to be holding something in your hand. This one may be more convenient, and I do generally prefer this for puppy training. So Otis isn't a puppy, but he's trained on both. So watch how I use a verbal marker to mark behavior as opposed to a tool or a device like a clicker. Yes! Yes! Just like that. Yes! 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 Just like that. Start with markers. It's the first kind of launching off point into training your dog, and you will see in the future just how effective they are as you watch how fast your dog's going to be able to learn when you properly use markers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me about how you trained your dog, if you used markers, if you used any other types of markers. All those are really fascinating. Look forward to see you next time. Happy training.